East Coast Health Reviews. Today, we're reviewing a beer by Treehouse Brewing Company. This is their Wafflebanger. It's 8% alcohol by volume, double IPA. It says, sometimes you make the joke enough times that the joke becomes a reality. Well, here we are. You're holding Wafflebanger. The legend has often been told of this elusive treat, and the world has willed it into existence. Brewed with grade A maple syrup and the very best mosaic hops we could find in Washington, Wafflebanger presents whispers of sweet maple intertwining with layers of rich blueberry-like hop complexity. It works beautifulully and encapsulates the spirit of a rich and fulfilling carbohydrate-heavy breakfast, replete with fresh squeezed orange juice. Enjoy. Who knows if we'll do this again. If you want to check them out, you go to treehousebrew.com. This was canned January 13th, 2023. Today is March 11th, 2023. So this can's roughly 2 months old. And yeah, let's crack it open. Go for the pour. Check out the appearance. Double IPA with maple syrup. Yeah. Pours a beautiful looking New England IPA. Hazy orange in appearance. Kind of golden orange, I'd say. Yeah, more golden orange. Some nice hop saturation. Pretty much no clarity through the beer at all. Poured about a finger of a frothy, kind of creamy lacing head. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Decent amount of effervescence as well. Actually, when you hold it up to the light, it kind of looks like orange juice. So, that's what I would go with. Definitely looks like orange juice. Nice and thick and hazy. Let's go for the nose. Now, on the nose, I'm not necessarily getting maple, but I'm getting a lot of like stone fruits. Actually, I just got the maple there. Yeah, I got a hint of the maple, but it's more of like a honey-like sweetness. Peach, candied orange, and melon. Some breadiness, a little bit of hop resin, slight berry note. Yeah, it smells really good. Definitely a lot of sweetness on the nose. A little bit of that hop resin, but it's definitely, I would say it's more covered up by the sweetness. 8% alcohol by volume, covered up pretty well, not noticeable on the nose. Once you start to get more of an aroma from it, you start to pick up on that maple syrup a little bit more. It smells really good. It smells like your typical juice bomb New England IPA with a good amount of fruity citrusy aspect to it as well. And like a nice hidden sweetness in the background. So let's dive into this. Cheers, guys. Up front, noticing peach and pineapple. The finish, you get hit with the sweetness of the maple syrup, for sure. I get a lingering maple syrup. There is like a slight doughy, like waffle flavor. So it's like a big doughy breadiness. A little bit of grapefruit and orange on the finish. There's a slight hint of hop resin, but then it gets covered up by that lingering maple syrup. This is super crushable for 8% double IPA. I got a little bit of like the dankness up front, but after you sip on it more, I think the maple syrup sweetness kind of takes over, and it kind of takes away from that dank, earthy, floral finish. It is a little tart as well, so it's got a little bit of an acidity and a little bit of an astringency. So it does finish a little dry, but it makes you want to go back in for another sip. Yeah, super juicy, like I said, peach and pineapple. A little bit of that orange and grapefruit that just totally gets rounded out by maple syrup sweetness. The one thing I don't necessarily get, like maybe I wouldn't even really say it has yeah, I guess it's got a little bit of like a berry, like a candied berry on the back end, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it a blueberry. It doesn't necessarily taste like blueberries in my opinion, but there is a slight reminiscent of like just like a regular like a berry like note. Like I say, kind of like a candied berry, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it blueberry. Overall, besides the blueberry part, which doesn't really bother me, it doesn't have that in it. I really like how it kind of has like that doughy, bready type flavor that's somewhat reminiscent of a waffle. And then just the fact that they added maple syrup to a double IPA, I'm liking this. I'm digging it. I think it's really good. I'm gonna give it a high score. With that being said, I think this is actually, before I say the score, I believe this was like $20 for a 4-pack. So not too bad compared to prices nowadays for double IPAs, especially if they're using quality maple syrup. I'm gonna go out and give this a 97 out of 100. I really enjoy this. If they do come out with it again and I go to Treehouse, I'm for sure grabbing another 4-pack. I like it. It's very drinkable. It adds definitely a unique quality to a double IPA with the maple syrup sweetness, and I think they just did a really good job. It's not overly cloying. It's not overwhelming maple syrup, but it's noticeable, in my opinion, personally. Yeah, 97 out of 100. I'm going to recommend it if you make your way to Treehouse, or if you see these anywhere, if you have any chance of trying it, if they come out with it again, grab yourself a 4-pack. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like weird. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.